Okay, so today we are going to go over the syllabus. Most of this is just going to be reviewed for you guys. As far as this week goes, today we're going to do the syllabus. Tomorrow we're going to look at Canvas, which most of you guys already know how to do. And then Thursday and Friday, just a FYI, we're doing NWEA. Okay, so just know that that's got to get done. It is the way it is. Okay, so welcome all. If I have not met you or you have not had me previously, I'm Miss Henning. You will be with me for either Algebra 1, Algebra 2, or Geometry. I'm just making a video for all. Most of the rules are the same whether you're virtual or in person, so just know that. So at the very top it says all math builds on itself. Okay, so attendance is pretty important. It's not that important. I'm not going to say, like, you need to at least come probably once a week. Okay, obviously it's best to come every day, but you know, don't go missing a month on end. It's probably just not very good. Okay, at the very top is my room number, my email address, my school phone number. I am very good about answering Canvas, or if you text me through Remind and stuff, which we'll talk about tomorrow. You will need your iPad, because some of the days we just have to do stuff on our iPad, especially if you're an online person. If you're an in-person person, obviously you're going to need a pencil and probably your iPad. Okay? Been a minute. Don't know how to work the board. Okay, grades. Your grades will be comprised of the following. So 50% are based on tests, 20% are for quizzes, 30% is for your daily homework, classwork. I don't do homework in the sense of you guys usually have time to finish everything in class, okay? Check your grades on Skyward. Your Canvas grade is not accurate. Boys, your Canvas grade is not accurate whatsoever. So don't go off the grade that it says on Canvas. Use the one on Skyward. Okay, if you have some kind of discrepancy about it, then please talk to me. Tests, we do tests. As far as the grade percentages, I have nothing to do with that. That is set by the school, so don't complain about that. Quizzes, we do a quiz probably, I don't know, what do you guys think, like every 2 weeks, I want to say? It says almost every week, but that's not true. Okay, as far as tests, quizzes, homework, I am pretty flexible. I do not really mark off for late work. That is not to encourage you to turn in stuff whenever, because that's not really fair, but I will accept it by any means, okay? You're always more than welcome to correct anything. So if you get, I don't know, a 10 out of 20 on assignment and you're not happy with that grade, you're more than welcome to fix it, fix the ones you got wrong, and turn it back in. So that option is always there. So if you have anything below a C, to me that's because you're choosing to have something below a C because you just didn't want to fix it, which is okay. I don't make you fix it, but the option's there. Behavior, if you're an in-person student, obviously you need to wear your mask at all times over your mouth and nose. Obviously I'm not right now because I'm all the way up here. Okay, so be responsible, so come to class prepared, be on time. Time is the kicker. So if you're an in-person student, obviously being here by the time the bell rings. If you are an online student, you need to be in the waiting room on the Zoom at the schedule of the start period. Okay, I usually take attendance within the first 10 minutes. If you're not in here, you're marked as absent. Okay, so same way for these in-person people, if they're not in here, I mark them absent. That's pretty self-explanatory. So just because you're an online student does not mean you get any exception. Be respectful, so whether you're an online student or an in-person student, please be respectful with your language, whatever's going on in the background. Show up dressed, okay? If you came to school, you would have to be dressed, so don't show up on Zoom in your underwear. I have had it happen. It's not something that I want to see, okay? You need to have a shirt on and some sort of pants, sweats, shorts, etc., okay? use appropriate pictures for your background. So if you want to change your background, that's totally fine. I don't want to see a bunch of dudes with no shirts on your background. It's not for me. They're laughing like I'm joking, but I have legitimately had that happen. Yeah, I don't want to see it. A bunch of dudes in their underwear, stuff spread out. I don't want to see it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not for me. Okay, so make sure that you are being appropriate and respectful. For those of you guys that have not had me, I like to joke around. I like to play around probably too much, but I do not want to see you have to. It's not, no. Okay? Cell phones for you in-person people. Okay? The cell phone, my way with the phone is if I'm up here, I should not see your phone. Okay? Once it's your work time and you want to have your phone and listen to music or whatever, you're more than welcome to. Normally, I will just tell you, hey, put your phone up. Hey, put your phone up. And then after that, I'm taking it. Okay? You can have it back at the end of the class. If you don't want to give it to me, then you can go to the office. It does not bother me. Okay? As far as passes, there's a 10-10 school-wide rule, so that means you can't go within the first 10 minutes or the last 10 minutes of class and during the lecture. So during your work time is when you're allowed to use the restroom. Okay? I'm only supposed to let one person out at a time, so just know that I go and order whoever asked me first. Okay? One last thing I want to touch is just consequences. I will tell you that if I have to write you a referral, you know you've done something bad because I do not write them. Okay? Your first offense is a just straight up verbal warning. Okay? And normally I'm telling you, like, knock it off. Okay? And I will usually talk to you one-on-one. Second offense says parent contact. I do not like to call home. You guys are grown-ups. Okay? Pretty much. So I treat you like grown-ups. I feel like that's just not who I am as a person. So I have already come and told you. So you have two options. I either call home or I write your referral. Okay? And most people, I figured out like what I need to do. Okay? I feel like that's sneaky and that's not right for me to do on my part to call parents and be like, oh, so-and-so did. It's not me. Okay? The same way that you can be kicked out of school or get ISS or OSS from school is the same way you can be kicked out of school virtually. It has happened this semester and it can happen. So if you do something that is totally inappropriate on Zoom, I can write you up for it and they can kick you out of virtual school. Okay, so you cannot be smoking marijuana in the background with your camera on. Okay, you can't do it. I don't want to see any private parts on Zoom. You can't do it. Okay, that's not appropriate. It's not allowed. They can remove you from East Allen as a district. So do not be appropriate, be respectful, even if you're on Zoom. Okay? Just the other general things, expect classwork every day. You will work in here every single day. I do like to do free Fridays. So if you have all your work in on Friday, then most of the time Friday is yours. So just know that, if you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, then you should be fine. If you don't understand classwork, talk to me. I will talk to you before school, after school, on the weekend, whatever, to help you go over this stuff. Classwork is not optional, okay? Because I don't put a lot of emphasis on a test and quiz, I grade every single thing. Anything you write your name on, I'm going to grade it and it will go in the grade book. So in order for you to be successful, you need to have done the work. You're not going to pass a test if you have not paid attention in the last 4 weeks. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so make sure that you're doing your work habitually. Says cell phones are not my responsibility. If you lose your phone, you're on your own. Okay. Did I miss anything for you peeps that have had me? I don't think so. Okay, so that's all I got as far as the syllabus.